Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. A little impromptu video just to show off a little bit of Mexican bullion here. This is a pretty cool, unique piece. Just wanted to show you that I had here in the collection here, pulling it out. This is the precursor to the Libertad. It is the Onza, the Mexican Onza. This is dated 1980. They made them in 1979 and 1980. And it is the only bullion coin that I know of that shows a screw press. That's right, exactly. It's a nice little screw press, and showed there on this side of the coin, which I think this is actually the reverse, if I'm not mistaken, and this is the obverse, but I could be wrong. And this side shows the scales. So it's kind of unique to see a piece that actually is showing on here the units and the equipment used to produce the very pieces that they represent. This is an ounce of pure silver, or ounce of silver, that happens to be 925 fine, so it's sterling silver, but it has a full ounce of pure silver in it. So this is 33.625 grams full here, but so the extra balance there is in the piece, but it does have a full ounce of silver in it, if that makes sense. 1 ounce troy de plata pura, which means it's a 1 troy ounce of pure silver, and the balance is the other metals, which means that it weighs more than an ounce with the balance of the other metals in it. But this has a reeded edge, and it is looks to be about 40 millimeters, if I'm not mistaken. In fact, we'll compare that to the Silver Eagle here. Let's take a look here and see what we have to see. And maybe it actually is a little larger than 40. So this may be close to 41 millimeters, because the Silver Eagle is 40.6 millimeters. So this very well may be 40.8 or maybe even 41 millimeters. So it's one of the largest diameter silver rounds out there. And so very special pieces here. It's got the cool little denticles at the end on this side, which are repeating on the reverse here too, which is really nice. This is the Casa de Moneda de Mexico, which means the House of Money. That's a direct translation. The House of Money in Mexico, which means basically the Mexican mint, really for the most part. But this is a nice uncirculated version. You can also see on here the striations, the dye polish marks, which are pretty pronounced on this piece, which is pretty cool, and they run literally straight up and down on this piece, which is very nice to see, and may have been very much purposeful. The only other mint that I see that would actually take advantage of those dye striations would be the specimen strikes from the Royal Canadian Mint, the mint just to the north of us here in the United States of America. But this is a nice representation here. It has some nice cartwheeling effect to it. But this is the precursor to the Libertad. And the Libertad, that's the correct pronunciation of it, came out in 1982, and with a much smaller diameter, much thicker, which actually I like a smaller diameter piece. But look at the difference. Same amount of silver in these, except for the balance of the other metals and the alloy for the Onza. But the Libertad has a smooth edge with edge inscriptions on it. But very, very nice. Very nice indeed. And you can see the comparison there with the thickness. Are you down with the thickness? I am. And I like the Libertads better. I like this size better. I think more bullion coins should be this size. But since the 90s, they end up changing. I think it was 97 or 98. The Mexican Mint went with a 40.6 millimeter planchet size, which is the exact size of the Silver Eagle as well. But nonetheless, the precursor to it all was a larger diameter and a sterling silver sized piece here with the Onza. So I thought I'd share this with you. Let me know what your thoughts are. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'd like to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all for taking the time to watch, and encourage you to please rate, share, comment, and subscribe.